Just let you guys see, this is the finished product on my face. I've had this foundation on all morning long. I've had this on since 9 o'clock this morning, and now it's like 5 or 6 o'clock, and I haven't touched it up at all. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a quick little review on this foundation right here, and it is the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. Y'all see me glance down on it because I forgot in the middle of recording. But I wanted to record this foundation because I've had it in my stash for quite a while. I've been using Nars from way back in the day, and it used to be like an all-time favorite, but sometimes I found it too heavy when my skin was clear and I didn't need as much. Now, I did kind of go between the Nars Sheer Matte and the Nars Sheer Glow. It just so happens that the Nars Sheer Matte is the one that I ran out of, and so I kind of discarded that bottle quite a while ago. And then I had this one, and I started just using it when I ran out of my everyday go-to foundations. I am wearing it today, and it is summer. It is really hot outside. I can't tell you how hot it is out there, but might I say the Sheer Glow does have you glowing in the summer. And if you do have combination to oily skin, you might not want to apply this foundation. My skin is combination to oily, and if I'm using stuff on my face that is super oily, it does not work. So I do kind of have to stick with things in between. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just review the foundation. I'm going to review the pros and the cons of this foundation. So the pros of this foundation for me, it applies super easy. You don't need to do anything. It's like a 2-second application. I did use a makeup brush, but I have also applied it using a beauty blender. It is so easy to work with. Another pro is that the consistency is really neat because it's actually thick. It is a thicker consistency, so it's easy to work with, and that means that you get more product to maybe just, I don't know, fill in the gaps really fast, whatever you want to try to do, and it is good for that. Another pro is that when it does go on your face, it applies really well. It gives you like a nice smooth finish. It applies pretty much the same way it dries. It may dry a little bit more glowy after, but nothing too significant. And if you do have oily skin, you will you'll have a little bit more glow than you may have wanted to begin with. I mean, it does give you a nice glow in all the right places, it does, but because I see it naturally, but because I do have combination to oily skin, I also see my oil starting to seep out and kind of taking away from that natural glow. So yeah, those things are all positive. It is hydrating. It doesn't leave your skin feeling dry in any way. That's a pro. It doesn't leave your skin feeling dry. Cons: Sheer Glow maybe for winter when it's dry outside, because I don't feel like you really need Sheer Glow in the summer unless you do have dry skin. If you have a dry skin, this is probably perfect for you. Another con: it's pricey. This foundation probably ranges, I think, like $40, so it is pricey. Though I must say another pro is that it does last a long time, so you're getting a good deal overall because it does last a while. I don't know, I just think overall it's a really positive foundation, but the only two cons for me is that if you do have combination to oily skin, you don't want to wear it in the summer, and it's pricey. Another con for me is the bottle that it comes in. I'm not a fan. When you do use it and it gets down pretty much to the end of the bottle, it's hard to reach the foundation that's in there. So I do find myself using a Q-tip, especially for the last bottle, not in this one because I'm not quite there yet, but using a Q-tip to get to the bottom, and you're still losing the product because a Q-tip does absorb some of it, but it's still a good way to access the product. I've heard that you can get a pump for this, and I think I did have one for my other bottle, but it's the same kind of thing. The pump only gets so much. Doesn't get it all. So overall, because it is thick, I'm not a fan of the fact that you can't get out all the product, and I mean, you can using some other kind of tool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But in reality, I really love this foundation. I think I will try to get it. I will probably purchase it again, but not in Sheer Glow, probably in Sheer Matte, which is overall the same thing to me. It just works better for my skin. Just let you guys see, this is the finished product on my face. I've had this foundation on all morning long. I've had this on since 9 o'clock this morning, and now it's like 5 or 6 o'clock, and I haven't touched it up at all. Mind you, I did go ahead and use my L'Oreal Infallible on top of it to just help mattify it a little bit. So that's what it looks like, and this is hours and hours of it being on my face. So you can see little areas like, say, like right here, that's a little dry, not dry, shiny, or areas like right here. You can see where it's starting to be shiny, or right here. It will get shiny if you suffer from combination to oily skin. So you have to kind of travel with a pressed powder of some kind. I did have my mattifying powder that I just used to blot it, and that's pretty much it. The foundation actually stays on very well. It doesn't move all over the place, especially if you're not rubbing it or doing anything. You just want to apply a mattifying powder and just blot it on your face to soak up any of the oils that are seeping out, and that's pretty much it. But it's a really great foundation. It stays on really well, and it does a great job at covering anything because I'm not using any concealer. So that is it for this little video. Just wanted to share some tips from what I'm learning from this foundation. If you guys have any comments or questions below, don't forget to write them down below and let me know your thoughts, and just let me know your experience with this foundation or even the matte one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and share my videos with your loved ones or your friends and your family, whoever they are. So thank you. Much love. Bye.